Away we go in a breezy Espinho with our Championship Super Sunday medal matches here on centre court. In the green, it's the Brazilian duo of Agatha and Rebecca.
Got to have conviction. As soon as you let the wind take hold of it, that's when it can get involved when you don't want it to.
So solid point for China. They needed that. Nice line over and trusting the breeze to take that down onto the baseline.
I'm surprised the way China started at Agatha because she was siding out. Just a quick snap, not letting it drop.
They test out Rebecca. She gets a tight set from Agatha. Brazil are going to get a reuse out of this. And they'll feel slightly fortunate, but you earn your luck in this game.
Lifting that ball, giving herself time, but again, lovely rhythm, the commitment from Rebecca to get that play. They couldn't get it.
Big swing from Rebecca. Well defended by China, but just feeling a little out of system here. And Brazil recycle again. Brilliantly done. Absolutely brilliant. They are making hay.
Oh, Agatha's decision-making on the peels and the timing and the fact she's got her hands up. It was definitely tough. She had a little bit of an injury as well after the first tournament back, so they had another break. So that's been really tough in terms of the continuity and getting the rhythm. But look at that. I wouldn't be serving Agatha. She's just turned up.
That's a hell of a swing. Rio Olympic silver medalist in 2015. China have to scrap here. They've got to minimise the damage on the scoreboard and then try and claw it all back when they go down to that far end. That'll do for starters.
Them there, Agatha again making the peel, but this time she didn't have enough.
Let's see who China decide to go to. And they do keep it focused on Rebecca. The defender to attack again, and that's nicely done. Just waited for the block to show and slid it down the line.
Fantastic quick arm, but if she hasn't got the time to get that arm back and zipped on top of the...
4-point cushion then for Brazil. Nearest the camera with the wind on their back. It's China that are at the end where they can cause problems, particularly from the service line.
Goes a little bit far out sometimes, but you can see she's really getting a hand on. Get in there, make some pressure moves.
Xue with the serve, rushes to the net. Can't get anywhere near that block. Nice seam hit by Rebecca.
A little bit more off the net. The blocker feels like they're not going to have the impact, but they just...
Well, this one should be going across to Xia. It does. High pass, high set. Wow, that wasn't bad in this breeze. Zhu sticks on Rebecca. It's another tight set from Agatha. They managed to get it into play, and that's a few thousand hours of practice.
Tank, but she covered her, and this is beautiful. Just the fact that you've got your partner's back. And
China have focused largely on Rebecca in the back half of this set. They keep that on her. Little short slider, she deals with it well and just pops it home for fun. 21-17, Brazil lead China by a set to 0 here in Espinho. But they're 9th, 5th, and then a win at the Asian Championships are not great in start with a 17th. But they're back in business here in Espinho, and they're certainly in business in set 2. That point is good.
How tough it is sometimes to get into those elite 16s and even make it out of the qualification, but China are solidifying themselves.
Fortaleza-born Rebecca with the serve. And that is a really nice shot from Xia, reached high and went straight over the top of Agatha.
Brazilian defense are situated.
Solid pass from Agatha. Set just died on her a bit, but she's made that shot really well. Great serve down the middle, caused some real communication problems for China. And it should have been a chance for Brazil, but a canny shot.
Struggling at the moment to get a hand over the top of the ball.
Again, a tight one. Well, brilliant reuse, but China alive to the situation. Those are the rallies they were losing in set 1. Denise, China are winning them now. Good work. Great work. Lovely serve, and then a phenomenal block.
The timing, because they're off the net, they haven't got the same speed. She's just waiting.
Another absolute stinger of a serve. The Brazilian players have swapped sides on their side of the court. And at the moment, it's not producing the point. Well, that'll do eventually. And fruitless. 10-point lead for China. We are already in the set 3 waiting room.
These matches happen so fast, so when you walk off it, you've got to know that you threw everything at it.
Brilliant. Well, that's one way to get yourself back in the game. Few aces. Followed by the overplay, and Brazil pick up a couple of quick points.
Really dipping.
Agatha's being tested here. It's a big swing to get the overpass, and another go, and that is not out of the textbook. That was a very strange, lackluster play, and I think an indication of how Brazil are feeling right now. China with 11 set points. Xia defending brilliantly. Puts it into play, nearly got another touch. Now or never for Brazil. One more side out for China. And there it is. We are going to the tiebreaker. Brilliant comeback from China. And it's Brazil that are very much on the back foot right now. It's 1-1.
But adding the spin.
What a swing. What a swing. Shoulders really flat to the net there. Agatha to serve and rush the net. Clips off the tape. Well retrieved by Xia. And very well put away. She had no right to get that one onto the sand. Forced past the block. China recover quite brilliantly though.
And I know I'm hammering it home, Simon, but after that...
Solid enough from Brazil, but not the best of attacks. And China do eventually take the opportunity.
And there's Teama-Xue again, just forcing the pressure.
Again with that float serve, trying to let the wind do the work. And it's done enough. It's not great ball control from Agatha and Rebecca, and it's cost them another big point for both teams. It's tight for China. It's great ball control. That's unlucky. That's unlucky for Rebecca, trying to win a second over on 1 point, but China come away with it and come away. Rebecca rolls it down the line onto Xia. And that's a good angle. What a pick-up from Rebecca. Had to come because it touched the block of Agatha. And there's lots of space to play too. That was very calm and very patient from China. Away we go again. 1 point in it, China. Attack really strongly again. That's so impressive. Out of system, Brazil. Oh, good touch. Xia again trusting her instincts. And then another sweet hit that is brilliantly picked off by Rebecca. What a rally. China for the point. It's out. Oh my goodness. And Brazil will go down to the bad end. Let's see if Agatha does stay in at the net. It's a cracking serve. It's an ace serve. Oh, cometh the hour, cometh the woman. 14-all. Fantastic entertainment in the first of our medals matches. Brazil serve again. Not an ace this time. Agatha stays in, tries to take on Xue, but Xue just breezes. Xue to serve. She will rush up to the net. Rebecca has it under control. There's space to aim at. She doesn't go line. Hits it straight into the pocket, and Xia can't put it down. Not a problem for Agatha. And this Brazilian team are living on the edge. First match point to the number 3 seeds in green. Rebecca to serve again. Control is good for China. And she's got another one. This for the match. This for bronze. It is bronze for Agatha and Rebecca in a roller coaster final. But they've made their first podium as a pair. And they will be delighted with that.